In life, we don't become good people by accident. Most of the time, we become good because we keep saying no to small wrong choices every day. But here's the scary part. A person can be honest for years and still make one terrible decision. Not because they're evil, not because they're stupid, but because the mind is powerful. And once the mind starts whispering, it doesn't always stop. This is a story about a young man named Kelechi. Kelechi lived in a small town where everyone knew everyone. The market got loud early. Dust settled on everything. Life moved fast, even when your money didn't. Kelechi was known as a good kid, quiet, respectful, not greedy. He worked as a helper in the market, carrying boxes, sweeping stalls, running errands. It wasn't glamorous, but it kept food on the table. Lately, even that was getting harder. His mother had been sick for months. Not dramatic, just the kind of sickness that slowly drains a person. At night, the house went quiet, except for her breathing. Some nights, Kelechi stayed awake, counting the seconds between each breath. And the landlord had started coming again. Not friendly visits, the urgent kind. Each knock felt like a warning. Time is running out. That afternoon, Kelechi was walking home with something heavy in his chest. Not because he was tired, because his thoughts wouldn't leave him alone. As he walked, he kept counting money in his head. Not because he had much, because he wished it could somehow become more. Each step felt like a reminder. You're trying, but it's still not enough. He reached a small bridge near the river. The water below was calm, almost careless. People say water is peaceful, but to Kelechi, that river felt like a mirror. It showed him his life, quiet, slow, stuck. He stared at the water and thought, if nothing changes, what happens to her? Then he heard a voice behind him. Hey, can you help me? Kelechi turned. An older man stood there. Not dirty, not desperate, just old and tired. He wore a simple cap, held a walking stick, and had two heavy bags beside him. His eyes were sharp, like someone who had lived long enough to understand people. The man spoke again. My name is Malam Idris. I'm heading up that hill. Can you help me carry one bag? Kelechi hesitated. He was already worn out, and hills weren't easy. But something about the man's voice felt calm, steady. So Kelechi nodded. Okay. The moment Kelechi lifted the bag, his face changed. It was heavier than he expected. Not groceries heavy, the kind of heavy that makes you wonder what's inside. The old man noticed and gave a quiet smile. It's heavier than it looks, he said. Kelechi forced a small laugh. It's fine. They started walking up the narrow rocky path. For a while, neither of them spoke, only footsteps. Then Malam Idris said something strange. Sometimes one small thought enters the mind and it changes everything. They kept walking, and Kelechi began to notice something. The old man kept looking at him, not like an enemy, like someone studying him. Later, the old man stopped, catching his breath. My legs aren't what they used to be, he said. I can't climb with the second bag. He pointed at the other bag. Then he looked at Kelechi. Take it too. Carry it ahead. I'll follow slowly. Kelechi blinked. 2 bags now. But the man's voice didn't shake, and the hill was getting quiet. So Kelechi picked up the second bag and kept climbing. Malam Idris followed behind, slowly. Then he added calmly, like he was talking about the weather. People like to call themselves honest until money tests them. Kelechi's throat tightened. He tried to laugh it off. I'm an honest person. Malam Idris didn't argue. He just said, we'll see. At the top,
Malam Idris pointed to a footpath into thick trees. "My place isn't far," he said. "Put the bags inside the shed you'll see, then wait for me." Kelechi stepped onto the path. The air cooled immediately. The town noise disappeared. Now it was just him and the bags. Then he heard it, a soft clink inside the bag. He stopped. His heartbeat got louder. The first thought came, what if there's money in here? Another thought tried to stop him. Even if there is, it isn't yours. But the mind didn't stop. It whispered again, your mother is sick. You've been struggling, you've been trying. One small choice won't ruin your life. His fingers trembled as he touched the knot. He loosened it just a little, just enough, and what he saw made his body go cold. Bundles, real money, a lot of it. In that moment, it didn't look like money. It felt like a way out. Then the darkest thought arrived, the one that pretends to be a solution. If you run, he can't stop you. Kelechi looked back. No one, only silence. He grabbed the bag and ran. He didn't run far before his chest started to burn. Near the river, he opened the bag fully and saw the note. The first line hit him like a slap. If you are reading this alone, you failed the test. The note said Malam Idris came looking for someone disciplined, someone whose mind couldn't be bought by one moment. If you had delivered the bag and returned, it said, I would have changed your life. Kelechi sat down. The money was right there, but it didn't feel like money anymore. It felt like evidence. Evidence that the mind can betray you if you don't train it. What if the real battle in your life isn't outside you, but inside your mind? What if what you call bad luck is really one undisciplined thought repeating itself? Kelechi went home with something heavier than the bag: regret. Sometimes life gives you one test, not 10, one. The mind can protect you, or it can destroy you. And most of the time, it doesn't destroy you with a scream. It destroys you with a whisper. What thought have you been entertaining that is slowly changing who you are? If your life tested you today, would your mind pass? The power of the mind is real, but the greatest power isn't thinking. It's controlling what you think before it controls you.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel for more videos, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one.